'Cause I'm a lowlife, and I'm loving it. I got the whole damn world in the palm of my hand. I'm a lowlife.
What up, guys? It's Dave Kim for 97.9 GRD, Grand Rapids Rock Alternative, and WGRD.com. It is Friday, November 4th, 3 Doors Down, Theory of a Deadman, Pop Evil. They're going to kill it at the DeltaPlex tonight. I got Dave and Dean here. They're a little weathered. I guess you guys had some fun times last night?
Not me. I stayed completely sober.
You were the good boy.
Dean, on the other hand, Dean, you had some fun.
Yeah, I'm a little bit guilty. I want to give a big plug to the Anchor Bar. Those guys treated me right last night. They pour some stiff drinks over there.
Just everything was pouring freely.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys, you release The Truth Is back in July, which is the follow-up to, I'm going to call it a greatest hits album, because Scars and Souvenirs back in, I think it was 09 it was released, or 08.
I think so, too. I don't know.
But there's 8 or 9, every track was basically released as a single. Describe your feelings the day it came out. Were you nervous about trying to follow up that success?
I don't know. I mean, the day it came out, I don't think so. I think we all felt really confident that we put a great record together. So I think, the pressure was maybe a little bit before the record came out, while we're working on it and putting it together. But yeah, when it came out, it was an exciting day. We're happy to start playing some new songs. We toured forever on the Scars and Souvenirs record, playing those songs. So for us, it's a nice fresh start. Play some songs from The Truth Is, play some great songs from our other records, and it's nice. Mm-hmm. Dean agrees.
How long did you guys work on The Truth Is?
We started pre-production just after the New Year, and it was about 3 weeks or so. We had a lot of the material already written, but we all live in different cities now, so we had to get all together and work out the songs before we got in the studio.
Kind of happened quicker than we thought, because we originally had planned to go in the studio after the Avalanche tour. And so we had committed to this tour that started in March, and then as after New Year's, it was 3 or 4 days after New Year's, where Roadrunner heard some demos, and they're like, "Let's get you guys in there right away." So we ended up jumping in the studio early this year, I guess, and started recording right away. And we sort of did it in 2 sections because we only had about 9 songs ready when we started, and then we took about a week off, and we wrote 4 or 5 more songs, and we finished recording the record. So it all happened kind of quickly after New Year's.
Did you feel rushed when Roadrunner wanted you to finish up on the record?
Initially, a little bit, I thought, but it was, for me, it was also exciting because they were excited about it, which is good. It felt like they wanted to do it real quick, and they were gung-ho, but it was also good that they were so excited about the demos that they heard that they wanted it to be, they wanted us to get started. Even if we only finished half of it before Avalanche tour started, at least for them it was let's get it rolling.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
I just hold it out in case you have anything to add. We're sharing the mic here.
So, like you were saying, you guys were on the Avalanche tour. So you guys were at the DeltaPlex back in April, and then you were also in West Michigan for Muskegon Summer Celebration back in July. And as you were saying, you've been touring forever. Are you going to duplicate a similar road plan for The Truth Is, or was that kind of overwhelming?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be hitting the road for the next year and a half supporting this record. I missed the last time in Grand Rapids. I was at home having a kid. So, yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm having some serious deja vu in this room because we were here last time in this very same room, I remember. You missed it, Dean. This room, it was a party, man. It was a party.
Well, strippers everywhere. It was crazy.
Oh, hey, I heard all about the Grand Rapids strippers.
I think for us, we've decided that touring is how we've built our band's success. So, when we release a record, we just plan on touring like crazy.
Now, with The Truth Is, it has the signature tongue-in-cheek, lightheartedness songs, but also it balances out with more serious material. How do you find that balance?
Personally, I think it's great. I think that part of the success of Scars was sort of based on the fact that we put some humor in our music, and it was right at a time when, of course, everything in the economy was being crushed by everything, and so I think people really related to music that had some humor in it. It was sort of an escape from everyday BS. So I think that for us, it's natural. We're a bunch of goofs anyway, so for us, putting the humor in the music is I think, something that feels really natural for our band. But I think, for us, we don't want to just be a big joke band. We do have some
You
serious
don't want to be a
songs.
Steel Panther.
Yeah, I mean, we think that we've got a lot of serious things to sing about, and so we put those in the record too.
It's Tyler's bipolar personality, comes out in the songs.
Was like a song like Low Life. People on GRD have been just loving it. I dig it. Did you guys just take a trip to Walmart and you were inspired?
It's pretty much what we see as we travel around the world every day we're on tour. There's somebody living out a low life in some form or another, and I always joke that low life is like not really necessarily about these certain individuals, but it's more about the low life in every one of us, because there's a little bit of it in every single one of us. So
I'm Korean, but I feel white trash.
Yeah, that's right. I think we see it everywhere we go. We see these people just doing these low life kind of things. So I think that's probably where that song came from.
I mean, my dad takes a leaf blower to get snow off his car, so I mean, he can be a little redneck sometimes.
I think that just sounds highly intelligent to me.
Makes sense to me.
Well, he is Asian. So the bitch came back. That's right now your current single. You've been getting some heat from it. Do you have to defend your material a lot against people who may misunderstand and misinterpret some of your songs?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of defending, but I guess good press or any press is good press, but the angry mothers of Peoria or something are on our butts right now.
Yeah, I think that Tyler, it seems like he enjoys it more and more. As soon as there's some kind of bad press about it, he gets excited about it. But I think that anytime you can, incite a reaction in anybody, good or bad, that's kind of the goal of music. That's the intention. You want to, you want somebody to be either, totally into it or totally against it. That's the whole goal.
I just find it funny how some people think that obviously it was about someone specific, but yet they think it's about the whole gender of women. And
Yeah, we're attacking everybody.
yeah, do you find a lot of people doing that? I mean, I personally don't see how you can mix up Theory of a Deadman, they hate girls. That stupid bastards.
Yeah.
No, I was just, you go ahead.
I don't know what I was going to say either. Yeah, I think that for us, I mean, people, there's just certain types of people in this world that want to be complaining about one thing or another, and if it's not us, it's something else, and that's just fine. Those people are here for comic relief.
Like you said, bad press, I guess, is good press.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity, I think.
So you guys are going to be on the road constantly yet again. I may be jumping ahead, but are you guys working on a follow-up record?
Yeah, you're definitely jumping ahead. I think that
I'm a little impatient.
I don't. You like to think that you're always working on it, but for us, we're one of those bands that we don't really do a lot of writing on the road. We kind of wait till the cycle's over. I think that it's really important when working on a record that you can focus 100% of your energy on the record and not be distracted by being on the road or trying to. So I think that's just something that's worked for our band. So I think for us, it's going to be touring, and then when that's done, then we'll focus on record number 5.
Plus, we're really busy making movies too. We're in the middle of a production right now, so that's got our main
Give
focus.
us a synopsis.
It's a murder
Can I find
mystery.
it
It's a
IMDb?
timepiece. It's an era.
Murder, mystery, comedy, you name it. It's got everything, man. It's got everything.
Man, you guys are a jack of all trades now. Just multimedia takeover.
Yeah, it's fun. It's something to keep ourselves occupied while we tour for the rest of our lives.
Going back to Scars and Souvenirs, like I said, I think it was 8 or 9 songs that were released as singles. Was that solely your guys' decision, or did you talk with management and Roadrunner and try to figure out, this sounds good enough to put on radio and put out as a single?
We kind of approach it that way when we record records. We don't ever spend more attention on, time or attention on one song over another. Every song is treated like it could be a single, because you just never know. We always say that, singles are kind of chosen by the fans, in a way. The ones that they like, they react to. So I think with Scars, we just toured long enough to keep on releasing singles, and there was songs that everyone felt were still strong enough to be singles. So, it'd be great to have another 8 singles off The Truth Is, but, only time will tell, I guess, at this point.
Absolutely. Dave, Dean, thank you so much. The Truth is in stores now. Go pick it up. These guys are awesome. Theory of a Deadman, they're playing tonight, opening up for 3 Doors Down. Hometown Boys Pop Evil are also on the bill. It's Dave Kim for WGRD.com.
Awesome. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye, Anchor Bar.